Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's a Not Perfect One, and it's gonna be me in this video and Not the One, 1986. Just to let you know, this is just a Q&A video and does not constitute any legal advice. This is just opinions of two guys. So let me know how you feel. Comment after the video and enjoy. Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's a Not Perfect One. I got Matt here with me, aka Not the One, 1986. We're gonna do our little Q&A commentary today. Video we talked about, I did about a week ago. We're just gonna answer some questions, talk about ourselves, and talk about a couple topics that we feel like you need to know. So I'll let Matt start off.
Well, it was going to be a Q&A, but we didn't get much feedback from you, so we kind of came up with a few things that we want to talk about. First, let's give you all our bona fides. You know, we're not like, we want you to know we're not fronting, we're not like firearms instructors or anything like that, but I joined the Marines when I was 19. I got hurt in boot camp. I spent 6 months in the Marines. I've been in the security industry for like 4 years now. I'm working for an armored car company, and I've been doing concealed carry since I was 21. Now I'm 27. So, I know some things that work for me. I've been doing this for a while, so we thought we'd give you some tips.
Me, Not Perfect One, Army vet, 5 years with that. Armored car for about 6 years. Concealed carry for about 6 years or more. Combat vet, I went to Iraq, spent a year in Iraq. A lot of time, a lot of hands-on with firearms, rifles, handguns. I probably got 2,000, 3,000 plus rounds with AR-15 and probably 1,000 with handguns. So I've been around for a while. That's my experience, Other stuff I've talked about on videos, but that's my history. I'm almost 30, so we're just doing this thing. We're going to tell you some things and some good tips if you're just now getting into it, or if you've been into it for a while and you just want to maybe learn something. So we're going to talk about today.
How many you got with the AK so far?
100 rounds. Just 100.
But it's pretty sweet, right?
Love it.
It's just a Stava.
Yeah.
Alright, well, this is going to be about like, not just shooting stuff, but just ways that you can be more squared away, have more security in your life. And one of those is to lock your doors and your windows every time you leave your house.
Yep.
You'd be amazed how many people don't, unless you're one of those people. Yeah, and some people say, "Oh, I'm just going to be gone for 5 minutes." Well, I mean, anything can happen. It's a crazy world. I lock my door every time I'm going to be out of eyeshot of it. And same thing with my car. I used to work at a convenience store, and I always see people leaving their cars running and getting out and coming inside the store and buying stuff. And I was like, you don't really want to be doing that. Just especially that store. I mean, it didn't have the classiest people coming in there. So, any one of those customers could have just jumped into that car and drove off. And, that's something you don't want to happen to you.
Yep.
The next one is lock up your guns. Now, that's something that takes a little bit of investment.
Yep.
That's something that I'm still working on. I've got a little safe that I can use in my car, but I don't have like, a big nice one or anything. But that's something to me, that's part of being a responsible gun owner is, especially if you're going to have long guns, ARs, AKs, stuff like that. You want to have them locked up even when they're secured in your own home, so that if somebody breaks in, at least have like a gun locker that they're locked up in that's going to deter somebody from taking that next step to stealing your guns. Even if you don't have like inch of steel, you know.
Gun lockers, you can get them online, depending on where you look, for about $100.
Yeah.
I'll take the next.
Sure.
All right, next talking point. Here we go. Practice a high degree of carry. To me, that means like whatever you carry, whatever holster or setup you have, make sure you practice with it. You know, at home, unload it, do your draw wherever you're gonna hold it, so you know how to draw it from where it's at. Reloading magazines. But like I said, make sure you practice with it, unload it, so you don't accidentally put a hole in the wall or anything like that. But drawing it in, drawing it out, whatever your holster, making sure it fits with the type of clothes you're wearing so that you won't print and things like that. And what else you might have on that?
To me, it means carry often.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a lot of people out there that get a concealed carry permit and they hardly ever use it. I carry a gun almost everywhere I go, everywhere that I'm allowed to go with it. And, you know, it takes a little getting used to, especially if it's a larger weapon. You know, I used to carry a little 380 around, and then I got separated from it, and all I had was a larger 9mm, and I just got used to carrying that because I wasn't going to walk around with it with nothing.
Right.
But there's a lot of people that will do that. Their gun is too big, too heavy for them, so they leave it at home. And people ask me a lot about, you know, they don't have a concealed carry yet. They ask me about it, and I tell them that it's worth the money if you're going to use it.
Right.
You don't just get it for the novelty of it, because it's a waste of money if you're not going to use it.
Yep. Next talking point is pursue weapons training and martial arts. I know pretty much every state you live in, there's going to be different places that allow that offer instruction. You can never have enough training. You should always be pursuing some level of professional training, and it's only to your benefit. It's like an investment in yourself. Martial arts, that's good fitness and good discipline, which you need fitness in order to be able to sustain yourself in any type of long-term combat or anything like that, or just to get around. You feel better. Me doing my Fat to Fit series, I mean, I've worked out in 6 months and I sleep better. When I'm up, I have more energy, so it's just all overall a better benefit. But professional firearms training offers you a level that you won't learn on your own. You'll learn different techniques of firing and reloading and turning corners and just doing everything, the whole embodiment with your weapon.
And there's always room for improvement. You know, we'd like to take more classes and stuff. We both have military training, so you know, that's a start. But you know, we get the opportunity to. It'd be good to improve upon that.
Yep.
Take it to the next level.